Hey, baby! And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back here to Resident Rise 3, where I am puncturing holes in the floor. And so, guys, you may remember in the last episode, we were messing around with a little bit of ore facilitation, or processing, something like that. Let's just think up some words and say them out loud. But first things first, let's fix the hole in the floor. There we go. Very good. So, you remember in the last episode, I set up these draconic chests, or this one in particular, to start processing ores. So, yeah, basically, it is exporting all of these ores that we are getting from the Nether, from the ME system, into this chest here. And as you can see, it's currently processing a ton of quartz. My goodness, look at all that crap. And one thing I learned, if you're worried about your chest being filled up, you can set this lock output button here, and what it does is it keeps the these 5 slots, I guess, free to basically put the output in. Does that make sense? I think it does. So the output of the smelting process here goes into these 5 slots, which will always be free, even if you have something pumping in materials. So that is super handy, and I definitely had to turn that on, and if I turn this off real quick, these would very quickly fill up with nether quartz. So what I do is here on the import bus, I have it pulling out all of these items, which are pretty much the process of these guys. And in this chest over here, I have them being put in here, basically. So here's all my redstone being processed. It's going to take forever to get through all of this redstone, but it looks like it might have already finished up because I see it putting iron ore in here. So what happens is when it runs through something, the very next thing starts to fill up into the next slot. So it looks like it's starting to put iron ore in here. So for the meantime, this might be the last little bit of my redstone ore. Not that this is by any means a little bit. There's a ton of redstone ore, and if you check it out, look at that. I've got 1000k redstone ore, and it's only going up. So that is cool. Very cool. I like it a lot, but it's going to take forever to get through my stores of nether ores. As you can see here, I've got 21k silver, 17k lead, and so on. And if we go upstairs, I'm collecting even more. And I'm collecting this mainly just to get, and look at this. I think I should throw away these hive blocks because I can't really think of a use for these. They're not particularly pretty or useful. I think sometimes when you harvest them, bees come out of them, so you have to be careful. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's just something I think in my brain. But look at this, I got a couple of broken spawners. Those could be useful. Let's see, one of these has got to have draconium in it, but let's not... Oh, here we go. Here's 52 draconium there. Any more draconium here? So anyway, nether stuff's doing great, and it's going to be processed now. One thing I could do is maybe like set up right here. I could take this chest right here, and have it importing into the ME system. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I think we'll get to it eventually. I'm thinking I'm going to save myself a little bit of space up here to do that. And then what I could do is make myself an ender pouch with the same coordinates as this ender chest. And yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool little addition here, and I'm wondering if we want to do it now. I'm a little scared to do it now because I don't want it to fill up the ME system with garbage, but I think that's the whole point of this. I mean, I've got plenty of room. All of these are green, and it will continually process whatever I put into here. But one thing I do want to keep an eye on is things like this, you know, large bone segments, you know, things that aren't very useful to me, especially these hive things. So something to think about. I think I'm gonna mull it over a little bit further. But yeah, so what I want to get into this episode specifically, now that we've got that done, I want to take a little bit of a break from ME because I need to do that to rest my brain, my poor addled brain. But looks like there's holes in the floor here, so let's go ahead and seal those up. Let's grab some lab blocks. We'll grab some of those, and then I want to grab some technical blocks, and I want to make something called a facade. So if we take a technical block like that, and then grab ourselves some anchor points, and what are these called? Cable anchors, and I think you can just do this to make a facade, and I think this works for most blocks, but what I can do is this this import bus here, I could put it on top of it, and it kind of covers it up. Pretty cool. I like that. That's very interesting to me. So what I can do is when I have something to import into the system, I could put this chest down, and basically if I want to throw these in there, boom, they'll go into the system. Very good. All right, so we've got a little place to import stuff. But what I want to do now is look into maybe some little bit of decoration for this area here. All I've got right now is my head, and I'm not thrilled with where it is, so we're going to pick it up. So I don't want that there, because I think what's going to happen is I'm going to need room vertically to put more of these terminals, because I'm going to have like a pattern terminal and a crafting terminal. Well, this is the crafting terminal, but I'm going to have, I think, like 3 more terminals. So I want to clear up vertical space for that, if not horizontal space. Actually, I might just put them right here. Put 3 across right there. I think that might look pretty good. But anyway, I want to decorate this just up a little bit, and that is going to give me an opportunity to play around with Bibiocraft. And I know they've upgraded the mod quite a bit since the last time I've played with it. So let's look in here. I think what I want to do, I'm looking for something that is like called a paneler. This is probably it. It's the very first one. The oak furniture paneler. So that's going to take a framing saw. I think we can make this stuff pretty quickly. It's going to take some oak wood slabs and some steel. I am missing just oak wood. That is a damn shame. Am I really out of oak wood? Okay, I've got some oak wood right there. Let's get that out. Boom. Let's just make a stack of oak wood. Actually, let's make 2 stacks. Why not? Why not? And we can get back to the Bibiocraft paneler. Where you at, Bibiocraft? So this thing goes like that. And what I understand with this, and we should probably find a nice home for it. We'll put it over here next to the filing cabinet. Is with this, I can put textures onto regular Bibiocraft stuff. So if I wanted to make myself like an oak shelf here, I could put a texture on it. But I've got to make it kind of special. I've got to use these framing sheets, I think, and then these framing boards. And the way you make those is by sawing some wood. So let's saw some wood, shall we? All right, let's make a few. Let's make a stack or 2 of each of those. So if we type in frame, should it be just framing? Yeah, there we go. Let's make some of these. Let's make a stack or 2. Let's make 2 stacks. And then I think you take this away and you do that to make the little sticks. So basically what these are kind of variations of the plank of wood and the slab of wood. So these are interchangeable. So what I can do, I think, is do something like this and like that, and we get ourselves a framed bookcase. So let's pull that out and look at it. Now, okay, so this just looks like a bookcase. Currently it has 0 books in it, but it looks a little funky. So what I think we can do is, let's pick it up with an axe, is I can take this guy, I can stick it here, probably, hopefully there, and I could put a laboratory block in there, and it will take the texture of the laboratory block. And look at that! Tell me that's not cool. So I could take my books, put them all in here, and have a hell of a time. Oh, baby. Hoochie mama. That is amazing. I think that looks really cool. I like that you can kind of match the texture to certain things. So I think that's going to be pretty cool for us. I don't really want a bookshelf. I prefer using these filing cabinets. I kind of did that as a for instance, but if we wanted to use a bookshelf, we got one now. I'm just going to stick it in here for now. But one thing I know I definitely want are some tables. So I want some tables. I think some tables would be cool. So let's do that. Isn't that how you make a table? Maybe the slabs go on top. Yeah, I think that's probably it. So if we do this, that will make us a framed table. Now I want 2 of these because I'm thinking of putting one here and one there, and then maybe putting some cool props on them or something. So let's put, oh wait, I didn't pull out the second table. Come back! Come back to me, I need the second table. Very good. So, okay, so let's put these, oh wait, I want a texture. I want a cool texture, a texture that I like a lot, and I am a big fan of the silver textures. So let's make a block of silver. Let's X that out. Let's make us some silver, baby. I really do like the textures of block of silver. I like the coloring of them. I just like them. I think they're cool. All right, let's put that there. like that. Let's grab these hazard blocks. I think these will be cool. I think you do lose your block when you go through this process, so be careful. Don't use something crazy. But look at that! Holy! I think this is my new favorite thing of all time. Look at that! Look at my little steel table. It's like made out of steel. And you still do have to break them with an axe, even though it looks like it's made out of steel. So what we can do is, okay, we can put one there. Oh, baby, and it matches this. It matches! I love it. Okay, let's make another one. I think we've decided that this texture is the best. Oh, the best of textures. Very cool. Oh, baby, look at that. So, I guess what I can do, now that I have my head, is I can do that. Look at that, my head's there. And over here, I could put something else. I wonder if I've got any cool props laying around. Usually the cool props are not very numerous, so they'll be like here. We could put some of these figurines. I don't know if they're very cool, if they're cool enough to use here, but let's try a skeleton figurine, just see what it looks like. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it, but it looks really cool. Yeah, it does. Oh, baby. So I don't think I want the figurine there. We're going to find another place for the figurines if I could stop breaking stuff. I think I want like a little bit of a... God dang it. Come here, you. I'm trying to do a video, you crazy block. Okay. What? What? Did you guys see that crap? These blocks are messing with me. I swear, inventory tweaks is really starting to get on my nerves sometimes. Okay. Back to business. I think I want to make a flower pot. Why not? So let's type in flower pot. Now we do have one of these medium flower pots. Shall we try one of those? That's too dang big. Although that might look pretty cool if I did it on both sides. Give me my head back. Let's see here. Flower pot again. I wish you would remember what I was doing. Any but you never do. Medium flower pot. Alright, we've got 3 of them now. Put that in there. That still looks pretty darn big, but I should be able to put some dirt in there. Some good old dirt McGirt. And does that work? Yep. And then I can find some flowers. Now, I'm hoping that I got some rose bushes, because those are really cool. Rose bushes. I do. I have 4 rose bushes. So let me put those in there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That looks super cool. I think I like that a lot. I think that looks really cool. The only... Get back in there. Well, I guess I gotta... Yeah, I gotta get vision down on it. So there we go. There's our rose bushes. So one other thing that might liven the place up would be an anchor. I've seen it. I accidentally scrolled by it. There is a big anchor here in Decorcraft. Now, I have no idea. I don't know much about Decocraft. I haven't made any of this stuff yet, but it looks like it's just combinations of various clay, which requires dirt, sand, and some sort of dye. So let's make those. And let's see, what else? I need red dye. I should have all of this stuff. I've been doing a pretty good job of collecting the dyes. So, boom. Oh, I made just... Oh, why did I make so much? Oh, why, oh, why? Alright, so let's do that and that. Very good. And now that I've got all those, I should be able to make this thing. Yeah, baby. I think every workspace requires a big anchor. I didn't think it would be that big. Holy Hannah. Oh, not what I tried to do, but let's put it there. Oh my goodness, that is perfect. Beautiful. Can I click through it to get to my ME system? No, I can't click through it to get to my ME system, so that's a shame. I would like to actually keep that there. That is too funny. What if I got rid of this and I put the anchor there? Yeah. I like that. I think that's pretty darn funny. I might keep that. It's very intrusive, and it's going to ruin my plans for other stuff. I didn't think it would be nearly this big. Oh crap, I'm just breaking stuff now. But that is super funny. Alright, let me put that back. Let's actually take a decent look at it. What if I put it like right there? Yeah. It looks like it's off-center just a little bit, doesn't it? Dang it. This pickaxe sometimes. So I'd say what we should do is we should maybe... Let's go over to Monkey Puzzle's base. Let's see if I can get a running start here. And let's leave the old boy an anchor. I can't find a good use for it. I would like to use it in my base, but for now, I'm just going to put it somewhere very intrusive in his area. Let's put it right on his bed, shall we? Oh, I didn't mean to sleep in his bed. There we go. Maybe if I shift click. Can't put it there. There we go. Anchor. We'll just leave that there. Why not? We're helping him decorate his base. It looks good, doesn't it? Got an anchor coming through the floor. Alright guys, I need to take a quick break and attend to something in the upstairs of my house, and we will be right back. I've got one more little project I want to finish up, and then we will wrap up said episode. But thank you for joining me so far. See you soon. Okay guys, we are back, and one more little quick project that I want to get done in today's episode is I want to make a little sugarcane production area. One thing I don't have a ton of is a bunch of sugarcane, and I would like to change that. So I'm not sure why I typed sugarcane into here, but basically what I want to type into here is gold, and I want to make some gold gears. So let's look at that gear. Now, I know that there's an easy recipe, so that's what I'm going to aim for. If we take 2 gold gears, now I'm curious if this is going to work for Buildcraft or not, but I take 2 gold gears and I take a piece of glass and stick it in the center. Yeah, there we go. I want these striped transport pipes from Buildcraft Transport. And on top of that, I'm probably also going to need a Redstone Engine, so let's go ahead and make one of those. If that is even what it's called anymore. Buildcraft has changed quite a bit, but it does look like it's still called a Redstone Engine, so that is very good. Can I just click that in? I'm missing a wooden gear, which is a shame. So let's make one of those real quick. Not that kind. That kind. So we'll make a stack. Why not? And let's make... we might want to make a couple of these. And I made 32. Good job. Look at that. Oh, we got fireworks, baby. And they shot through the floor onto the second floor. Very good. Okay, so let's also, while we're at it, let's just make some gold pipes. I think we can just make these like you would think, right? You just put gold and you do that. And I'm making gold because I just want it to go fast. And we'll grab ourselves a barrel while we're at it so that we can collect all this sugarcane we are thinking of making. And while we're here too, let's make a lever. Or we'll just grab these. And let's go over to our farming area, which is at first base. Yeah. Now for some reason, the world always spazzes out right there, but all I have to do is land on the ground and it starts to come back in. So come on world, load in. And down here, I think I have a little bit of sugarcane that I've been collecting manually. So what I want to do is I only want one of these. I think one is going to be enough. So I'm going to put right here, I'm going to put my gold striped transportation pipe like that. And then I'm going to put these gold pipes coming out of it. And that will go here into our better barrel. And this is going to be very passive collection. I don't care about getting a ton of sugarcane. I would just like to get some. But I think this will do good. And eventually we can replace these redstone engines with something a bit more substantial once we get more into Buildcraft. But I think you do that, right? And there you go. Every time this sugarcane grows, it will be collected by the striped transportation pipe, and then it will be put into this barrel. So there you go. A little bit of a quick way to collect some sugarcane. Now, I think if I was smart, I could make another one and connect it like that. I don't know if that's going to pop out the other end, but what that could afford us is basically doubling our production by doing something like that. And I'm not sure if sugarcane is even affected by these watering cans, but I say give it a try. So let's do that. Will this even do? Oh, the second one's going to need an engine as well, isn't it? So let's do and Let's see if this just goes on the ground. Will that work? That will work. Okay, so now we've got double production of sugarcane. I think this will work. We might have to put some iron pipes here so that it doesn't go out. But yeah, let's just stick with the one for now. I think one is all we're going to need. I mean, this is going to be collecting sugarcane 24/7. And it's not like I have a big project for sugarcane yet, or that I will use it. I just want to have it so that the next time I need paper, I can make a good amount of it as opposed to, you know, like three pieces of paper. So there we go. Shoot, little bit of a sugarcane collection area. Nothing to really worry about all too much. But what I'm thinking, I wonder if I put a sugarcane here, if it would collect there and out of the side here. Does that sound crazy? That might sound crazy, but I'm going to give it a try. I wonder if it would collect sugarcane right there. Let's get in a hover mode and see if it'll do it. No, it is definitely directional. So it wouldn't do it there, but it will do it there. Okay. So anyway, worth a test. But there you go, guys. I think we're going to wrap up the episode there. I want to thank each and every one of you handsome and gorgeous people for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions or ideas or anything you want me to do, let me know. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon.